Hello all, we are back with some Fallout 4 on the PC to showcase a few mods. The Nexus has been a bit underwhelming lately. Maybe it's due to the Starfield updates, which I highly doubt, or it could just be everyone's turned their focus to Fallout London, which is a mod that I have yet to play, but I will say it looks very promising. So let's go ahead and get started with this really quickly. The first mod on this list is a special one to me. It's called Monorail to Spectacle Island, and with this mod installed, there will be a monorail station near the castle, and you cannot miss it. It's quite big. So you can get into the monorail, close the doors, and interact with the controls to make it travel. Um, and it just goes really smoothly. I really like it. I'm a big fan of monorails, by the way, and subways. So companions won't board the monorail by default, so make sure that you get the optional plugin that's on the same page. It will just basically allow you to command your companions to step inside the monorail car, and then you can operate it, and they'll just stand on board with you while you travel. So this works very well in my opinion. There wasn't any stutters that I remember. If there was, probably like a little bit, but I don't remember having any stutters, and I don't remember having any issues with this mod. There wasn't any like clipping or falling through the floor while the monorail was moving. It's just a really great mod. You can even operate controls on the station platform, so you can send the monorail to and from the castle and Spectacle Island without you even being on board. So that's really nice. This is definitely a keeper for me. It's one of those mods that just leaves you wanting more. Like, oh, you just want to have like more monorails that are operational in other locations and things like that. So just imagine having a monorail that travels alongside the overpass that runs through the majority of the world. And it just has like multiple stations in between to stop at. That would be like my personal dream. So anyway, I am not alone in this, as there are several comments already making requests. So hopefully we get more of these monorails placed into the world in the future. So be sure to download this mod and give an endorsement, because the author did a very good job on this. Next is Straw's sports style suit, which is a two-piece hoodie set that has a few variants. So I completely forgot to go through the texture and color options that this outfit has. So just know that it does have a whole bunch of other color and texture options for you to choose from, not just the one that I'm using in this video. So I was more focused on the different variants. So getting this outfit is actually very easy. All you need to do is go to the chem bench and scroll down until you see Straw's sporty outfit, and then the materials needed to make these pieces are only cloth. So getting this outfit is actually really easy, and you could get it really early, something that you can get right away. So this does have body slide support, and the mod came with some BA2 files, which I am not even sure why, but when I installed this mod, I just extracted from the BA2s and then deleted them. So yeah, no BA2s when I was using this mod. The variants with this outfit are quite immersive and a bit thirsty. For example, you can put the hood on over your head, and it's really nice because I have like the Claire Redfield hair from Resident Evil, and it was just like very little clipping, despite it having like a little bit of hair locks like going out everywhere, and then having like a ponytail in the back. It was just very little clipping, so I was a big fan of that. So it's really nice that you could put your hoodie on, but you can also lift the shirt up so that your boobas are just hanging out. And the pants also has a variant where you can pull them down like just above the knees, so your character's whole assets will just be exposed. So luckily I have the pompous undersuit, so you can see how it looks without me showing off too much and breaking the terms of services. So I think that it's okay. I'm not exactly sure why the physics was working the way they did. They was kind of like bouncing a little bit odd, like the middle part in the cleavage area just didn't really seem like it was moving. It was almost as if it was rigged to like a nude skeleton or something. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I just know like in the bounce area in the center of the chest, it just looked a little bit odd. So that's the only thing that I really saw wrong with this mod. There is some clipping on the outfit, but that's just due to my body slider, you know, making them extra thick. So go get this mod if you want. It is available in both 4K and 2K versions. I just showed off the 2K version in this. I'm not really a fan of the 4K, 8K textures because of I have a whole bunch of explosions going on in my game. Alright, so I'm going to put the link for this in the description. Alright guys, so the next mod up is called Sleepwalker Overpass, and this is a settlement. It's an area that's next to the South Boston military checkpoint, and I'm just going to show you what the workbench is because this settlement is actually kind of cool. And yeah, it involves you building on an overpass, and you guys know I love the freaking overpasses, so I definitely had to get this this settlement mod. Now this one, let me just show you the nearby locations. So right here we have the South Boston military checkpoint, and then over here is where those raiders usually hang out at. You see a bunch of those raiders. And it's not far from where Nick Valentine takes you to kill Eddie Winter. So, you know, when you pop out and, you know, Nick Valentine is standing over there, you just come over here behind these raiders, and it is up on this overpass. As you can see, I already built a little bit right here, trying to fortify it up there. I'll show you the finished product later, but I just kind of just want to show you where the settlement is at. So, let's find this workbench because I actually kind of forgot where it is. Oh, it's on the very top. So up here, right here next to this this trailer home, there is the workbench. And so this place is pretty cool. It's got the barriers so that you can see. It's also got this this crane lift right here. So that's another way to get up here. Now you can build on the inside, as you can see right here. I got some stuff going on. Like I said, I'm gonna finish this later. You can build it up on top. It might be a little bit difficult to build on some of these structures because not everything is scrappable, but you can use the place anywhere mod. I started using that mod recently, you know, put my pride aside and just use it where it's needed, and you know, it's gonna help me build here. So as far as the height, not too much higher from, you know, from the top of this overpass, and lower is kind of finicky. You got to be careful with how you do this. So you can drop down here on a structure like this, and but when you drop down right here, it'll put you out. And I think it'll also put you out if you step over here as well. So you do have a little bit of space right here on this house. You could do something like, you can put a turret. Could have sworn you could. Oh, gotta use the place anywhere mod. So there you go, place everywhere on. Will it let me? Okay, you can place one right there. And you can place one right there, have a little bit of defenses. So, you know, you just got to play around with it a little bit. As you can see, the barriers right there, I can step out a little bit from it. So, you can't build on the ground, but it is cool that you can kind of just build on this roof right here. And you can build, oh, I got some turrets over here as well. So, yeah, you got some spaces over here where you can build. And on the ground right here, kind of like up in this area, you can actually build on the ground. So right here you can use this to like build up a ladder to go up in here. And this is really nice, you know. Like I said it plenty of times, I just love the overpass settlements. So I'm just trying to collect all of them: the Sleepwalker overpass settlement, the Tuckertown, also love Grey Garden and Finch Farm, which is vanilla settlements. And then the cool thing about this is that right over here I have the Hotel Hamlet settlement that I showcased in a previous video. So it's just really nice, you know. I'm just taking over all the overpass, and you could just have, like, you know, settlers patrolling in between here. A lot of stuff goes down in this area, like random encounters, especially one. There's like one right here in front of that yellow house.
you see like random encounters all the time. There's either like Brotherhood soldiers or super mutants. Matter of fact, I think there's some Brotherhood soldiers there right now. Yeah. So, it gets really crazy, in this area. So it's just gonna be really nice to have, your settlers going back and forth between here. The mods do not conflict with each other, to my knowledge. I will let you know in the future if they do. So there you go, Hotel Hamlet right there, Sleepwalker overpass right here. And I believe there is another settlement that actually lets you build within this raider, structure. So we might look at that later as well. This could be like the trifecta over here, kind of like a Abernathy Farm, Red Rocket, and Sanctuary type of thing. So I just pretty much wanted to show you guys, how to find this settlement and where it's at. I'll put the link for it in the description, and once we finish building up this spot, we'll come back here so I can give you a tour of the whole place. Alright, so if you're still here, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a like on this video to increase traffic or whatever. Help me out if you're feeling generous. Leave a dislike if you didn't like it, and I will see you all next time.